Hey guys, this is about something that actually is not about me or my life, uh, but I do have my own channel where I discuss all sorts of stuff, and I thought that I might as well ask your opinion about this. You might think that it's something that could be more fit for an online community like Reddit or Quora, and I might post it over there also, but I don't see why I wouldn't post it also on my own channel, where I already talk about all kinds of stuff. So one day I searched in Google what's the name of the sexual orientation when a man is attracted to normal cis women and also transsexual women, but is not attracted to men. And it got me to some topic on Reddit, and basically the answer was that it's called heterosexual, that being attracted to a woman who is trans doesn't matter because she is still a type of a woman, therefore you're not homosexual or some other orientation, you are also called a heterosexual person. But that's not what this is about. It's that there was some specific story on Reddit about some guy being interested in a trans woman, and some trans woman replied to him that she hopes that he will make his transsexual girlfriend really happy, and that he will not just use her for sex, in which case she hopes that he is going to die a horrible death. Now, this is what I wanted to ask your opinion about this thing that she said. I personally didn't like it because she makes it look like the person who wants sex is like a bad person or something, and while on the other case, expecting love from someone and expecting love just to give sex, that's okay. Like the person who wants love is good and the person who wants sex is bad. And it's like she's not the first who came up with this idea, like this idea sometimes exists, I think, in people in society, and I think that it's a very unfair and unjust way of thinking, because you see, if someone wants sex, well, it's a normal thing to want sex because humans are sexual beings, both men and women, both like, enjoy, and sometimes need sexual activity. It's also healthy for the body, for both men and women, for different medical reasons, which you can look up on the web. And normally, when two people have sex, then both sides enjoy it. I mean, that's what's supposed to be. It's not one-sided. What's up with it using her just for sex? Well, isn't she using him also? Isn't she like also having sex with him and is supposed to enjoy it? Why is she being used? What if she isn't particularly loved? Then it means that she's being used. What is she? Some kind of a victim? Well, I have recently made a video when I said that women in ancient times, they could not protect themselves from becoming pregnant because there were no birth controls, and they were under the risk of a dude that fucks them running off after she becomes pregnant. And therefore she would want to be courted, so she could have some ownership over the man's soul, so she would feel like he wouldn't run off. But today those aren't the times anymore. A woman is under no risk of being abandoned because of pregnancy, because she can make an abortion, and she doesn't even have to make an abortion because there are all sorts of birth control options. So she absolutely doesn't have to be courted and doesn't need to own the man's soul just to fuck with him. Even more so if she's a freaking trans woman who cannot get pregnant to begin with. So what's up with this idea that she's supposed to be loved just in order for them to have sex, or otherwise it means that he's using her? I mean, what is it like? She's not getting anything out of it either. Like, what is she? Not a person? Is she some kind of a I don't know, some kind of a golem or something that doesn't enjoy sex? Like she's not a human person? Everybody enjoys sex, right? So nobody is using anybody. Both sides enjoy, and he doesn't have to love her. I mean, he can, but he doesn't have to have any like special devotion to her to the point that she should feel like she's protected emotionally and shit like that. On the contrary, she should be grateful for any affection that she receives like a normal human being. So the person who wants sex is not a bad person. He merely wants to enjoy something, and he probably wants the woman to enjoy also. And to be frank, a trans woman should be grateful any man wanting to have sex with her, because she's not fully a woman. She's maybe like 80 to 90% woman, because she's born with a masculine bone structure, even if she was a rather feminine man to begin with, and she doesn't have a vagina, so the man has to resort to anal sex, inserting his penis to a place that's considered dirty. Even if she cleans it, it's not the same as putting it inside the vagina. But still, there is absolutely nothing bad about wanting sex, and it doesn't count as using somebody. And on the opposite, the person who demands to be loved and courted just to give, to agree to have sex with somebody. Now that's an evil person, because that's controlling, manipulative behavior. And consider what they're trying to do. They're trying to have some ownership, some emotional ownership over the other person. They're trying to drain him emotionally. So it's not the person who wants sex is bad, is the person who absolutely demands to be loved in order to be cooperative sexually. That's the bad person. What do you guys think about it?